Well, what we're seeing now is pictures from inside the tunnel, from closed-circuit television cameras that are still operating inside the tunnel, and they clearly show that a large section of the roof of the tunnel, perhaps as much as 50 meters, although some reports are saying even more than that, has collapsed down onto the roadway below. There are now rescue crews inside the tunnel. They've reached that site, but they simply don't know at this stage how many vehicles may be trapped underneath that collapsed section of roof. There are reports that firefighters say that they believe there are a number of cars underneath that collapsed section, and there may be as many as 5 people trapped under there. A large number of people have managed to escape from the tunnel by walking out. The fire does now appear to be out, but as I say, that large section of tunnel may have vehicles underneath it. There may be people trapped inside those vehicles.
How big is the rescue operation there?
Well, this is a very important highway. It's one of the main highways that links Tokyo to the city of Nagoya. It's a major transport artery through the center of Japan. So this is, quite a serious incident here in Japan. They've had to close down the whole of that highway. They're using the second tunnel to gain access to where the collapse has taken place. There are large numbers of fire crews and rescue crews, helicopters hovering over the top. So, this is Japan. It's very used to disasters. It's very used to dealing with disasters. So there has been a very major and rapid response.
How do they build these tunnels, Rupert? You've used them a lot. Do they have escape routes, like many countries who construct these long tunnels will put escape routes along the way?
Yeah, I've actually been through this very tunnel many times over the years. It is quite a long tunnel. It's quite an old tunnel. It's nearly 5 kilometers long. When you're not used to going through long road tunnels like that, they can be a little nerve-wracking to drive through. But all over Japan, it's a very mountainous country. There are many long tunnels like this. I think obviously this will raise questions as to the safety of these tunnels. There are escape routes, as you say. This is a twin-bore tunnel, so it was the tunnel coming towards Tokyo where the collapse occurred. People have been able to escape through exits into the tunnel going in the opposite direction and then walk out from there. Safety is always a concern here in Japan. Because this is a country that is prone to earthquakes, all sorts of measures are taken to try and to make sure that this sort of infrastructure is safe. But clearly in this case, this is something that hadn't been expected. There will be questions asked about why such a major tunnel was able to collapse like this.